Hello, seasoned friends. Welcome back. Some days, work takes everything out of you. Tonight is one of those days. I am truly exhausted from a marathon of meetings and trying to draw through my brain archive to get a lot of work done. So instead of pretending I had energy for a full recipe from beginning, I reached into my fridge. I found some leftover tomato stew and decided we are not starting over. We are building from what we already have. A bit of cabbage, carrot, corned beef, boiled plantain, and potato. And suddenly, my tired evening turns into some warm, comforting plate of food. This is where we start, with the vegetables, cleaned and cut into pieces. On some days, this might feel like it's not enough, but sometimes it's my base, my shortcut, my reminder that everything doesn't have to be made fresh from scratch to be meaningful. Into the pan, I saute the vegetables. As this softens, I add in the stew. As the vegetables cook, they melt into the stew, giving it a rich, savory depth. Then comes the corned beef. I've always felt intimidated opening a can of corned beef, but now as an adult, I can confidently say that I got this down. It's just about really putting in the key and turning it gently, and then you have it done. While the stew builds flavor, I proceed to work on the potatoes and plantain. I boil some potatoes and plantain. This makes a perfect base for the stew, turning it into a complete meal without the stress. Today at work was one of those days that asked a lot of me. You know, those days when you're juggling tight deadlines and tricky conversations. By the time you close your laptop, you feel like you have had nothing left in you to give. On days like this, I remind myself of something important. I always don't have to start from scratch to create something good. Not at work and not in my kitchen. Sometimes wisdom, experience, and effort comes from previous days and are already waiting to be reused. Just like leftovers, it becomes nourishing again. This meal reminds me that good enough can still be beautiful, that using what you already have in your fridge, in your heart, in your experience is more than okay. It's fine. If you ever had one of those weeks where work takes the best of your energy, I hope this reminds you that you don't have to create everything from the beginning to be valuable. Leftovers are allowed. You are allowed to make it easier on yourself. If this spoke to you, I'd love for you to subscribe and share this with another busy mom or friend who is doing their best. Here at Season Life, we are not chasing perfection. It's just simple meals seasoned with life.